So the hips during transition are going to do a couple movements from the top of the swing. If I were to like draw a line on my belt like this, they should transition on or under the same line, not go above the line. So my hips are going to be turning, right, as I start my downswing. So from the top here like this, as I'm getting close to the top, my pressure's working into my lead leg. And this is really happening as a reaction, just like if I was playing baseball, just like if I was throwing a ball, etc. My arms and hands, right before they're coming to the end of their backswing, as they're still working up, my leg is forward, so my lead leg increases flex, my lead side of my hip stays lower, my trail leg increases flex as I'm doing my turning components. The best overall drill for the lower body is to put a wall or a chair up outside your lead foot, and during the downswing, you want to get your belt buckle pushed up against that. You don't want your left hip, that'd be too much slide. You don't want to miss it, that'd be not enough slide. You want to get your belt buckle pushed up and forward of it. So if you're my target, I want to push my belt buckle up and forward, just left of the target. So when I come through, if the wall's in front of me, I'm pushing up and against it. My left hip stays higher than my right hip as I push up against the chair. That would give me the tilts. So I push my belt buckle towards 11 o'clock left of the target. Left hip stays above my right hip. That'll give me the tilts on the way through. So that's kind of a general overview. As we look here at the hip motion, we'll use Mr. Adam Scott as we do. And the first piece really is the net result of the hips during the downswing. The hips during the downswing are going to turn some, they're going to shift some, and they're going to extend some. And so this wall up on the outside part of his foot really serves as a great guideline for the overall motion. And that is, we really want, if I draw up, and it's on the outside of, but basically where the pinky toe is on his foot, straight line up. So he's got about a fist, let's say, here between his lead hip and the wall. Now the objective is to get the belt buckle running into the wall here with a full amount of turn. So boom, right into there, right? So we want to get that belt buckle fully turned into the wall. That'll get us the shift component, which you see there, the lateral motion. That'll also take care of the turning motion, and that'll take care of the extension piece. So that's really the net result of what we want to do. You can use a chair or golf bag for that. Now, as we start to look down the line, we're also going to note as the hips are turning, right? This visual, you can see the turning better. From face on, you can see the shifting and the extension better. But we're also going to note with the hips through impact, as I mentioned, that the hips will have some amount of tilt to it. That meaning that the right side of the hip will be a little bit higher than the left side of the hip in through transition until he gets into his follow through, where that will eventually start to level out. But those are the motions of the hips. I'd practice it with the wall outside of the lead leg, using the chair object, getting the belt buckle to push towards it. If your target is straight forward at, let's say, 12 o'clock, let's say the target's here, you want to feel like you're pushing forward just left of that, about 11 o'clock into the chair or wall. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you did like the video, do us a favor, click that like button down below, click the notification bell, and please subscribe. If you do have a golf question you'd like for me to answer like this video, we are live every Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube for Rapid Fire Golf. We'd love to see you there.